Today is a big day because it is going to be our puppy's first flight, and it's also the first time for us, even though we travel for so many years already, but it's our first time flying with a dog. We're actually flying from Sochi, Russia to Tashkent, Uzbekistan, and in total it's going to be a 4-hour flight. But usually this is actually Cookie's and us, of course, sleeping time because it's 12 a.m. in the morning. So usually we're sleeping. So hopefully he will be used to also sleeping at that time and he'll feel more relaxed. I know that Alina usually is the type of person, normally, even without flying dog, she's very nervous and panic a lot when going to the airport.
I'm always so nervous when we're flying. I don't know why. It's like in my mind, I need to take care of like calling taxi, arriving, passport, don't forget this, don't forget that. So many busy. So hard also for me to film in this moment when we're flying. So that's why I give everything to Justin and I'm just being
What do you mean? Usually in another country, I plan everything. So you can see we have packed everything already, cleaned up the apartment, and this is going to be Cookie's flight home.
We already trained him to go inside. Go inside, yay! So he treats this one as a home. Also, he has a favorite toy. This is from China. It's just a random toy that they give us when we buy a drink in a coffee shop. We bought for him so many good dog toys, but he chose this one. Because the standard of flying with dog, the bag supposed to be around 22-25 centimeters tall. But this one is 28. So I hope they will be okay because usually the requirements is just to put this bag under your seat. And this bag is so soft, so it can compress like this. Yeah, we walk him a lot, so he's really tired right now. But he's not sleeping because...
Very tired, I see.
Because, well, I mean, he's tired because he see that we are not sleeping and we like packing and he's like so confusing what's going on. So later I think he'll be okay because if I put my hand inside, usually he feels so relaxed and comfortable if I'm around. What is it?
Oh, looks like a tempura from this angle, I don't know why.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Он еще по-русски не говорит.
Откуда он?
Он с Гонконга.
Gongkong.
Гонконг. Hello, Гонконг. Все заебись.
Вы знаете английский?
Конечно, я же иностранец.
Иностранец. А вы откуда?
Я родился в Узбекистане.
А, мы сейчас туда и летим.
Узбекистан?
Ага, в Ташкент.
Welcome, Tashkent.
Our taxi driver was super friendly and he spent the whole ride showing us photos of celebrities he had driven around. But the only problem was that he seemed to be looking at the photos more than the actual road.
Oh my god. Well, I regret not wearing seatbelt. Oh my god, are we arriving yet?
Потом нас также будете, да, всем показывать?
Почему бы нет? Конечно. Так, международно же, да?
Окей, we arrived.
So Matt.
Yes,
Yeah.
Видишь, как у тебя хорошо получается, мать. Матик, у меня хорошо получается.
Самое первое, что запомнил.
Хорошее слово.
Маты всегда хорошо запоминается.
Это точно.
Спасибо.
Пожалуйста, давай.
Селфи.
Ah, yeah.
$50.
Да,
А как
ладно.
вас там найти? Где найти?
Justin and Alina на ютубе.
О май габл, ну-ка. Сейчас, все.
Все,
Удачи вам.
и вам удачи. Спасибо.
Spasiba. What are the craziest chances that our taxi driver just now was from Uzbekistan? He was just like showing us a collection of his previous famous passengers, like some judo famous player, some different blogger.
And it was so scary because he's like looking to phone and not looking at the road. And I said like, are you looking at the road? He said, yeah, my one eye is that side, another eye is this side.
He's like, don't be scared because I'm scared too. He was like,
Okay, our mood is better. We arrived to airport.
yeah, definitely not stressful anymore. So we've made it through the first line of security. So basically they were just checking our luggage, have a quick scan, etc.
They asked me to take out him and put this bag inside the machine to scan. Cookie been pretty like a shaking a little bit, so the woman stopped me and she actually recommended to go to the pharmacy here and buy for him some tablets that will make him calm down. But I believe he was shaking just now because he's been outside and he don't understand what's going on and he sees so many people around. So I think if he inside this bag, he's fine. It's a Cookie first flight. Traveling with dog was my dream, so I'm so happy now.
I do want to say, before Alina brings up this topic of like getting a dog, I never even knew that on airplane you can fly with a dog. Like I've never actually seen a dog on airplane.
Because
At
they're
all.
not allowed to take out dog from the bag. there is like a specific amounts of pets you can bring to the plane. For
Yeah.
example, 3 or 4, included cats, dogs, or other animals.
I think like maybe 2 weeks ago, Alina rang up the airline company and speak full on Russian and then start booking the tickets. But some
Yes.
airlines, you can actually directly add the dog as an add-on on a website, so it's very convenient.
Yes, this our airline was really convenient. I just like when I book, I just press add pet, done.
Yeah, but most other airlines, you typically have to call up to ask whether there is availability. And if they say yes, you book it immediately. And after you call back to the airline and tell them that, hey, we just make a booking for the 2 of us. Now we need to add a dog. And then they'll add a dog in the system and charge you extra.
Oh, you know what? One time when I arrived to Russia, I even saw that company Aeroflot, they have specific check-in counter special for people with dogs.
Oh, really?
Yes, I love it.
Well, we're technically a VIP then, I guess.
No, not this company. It's an
damn it.
Aeroflot.
Guys, I think you'll be surprised that even after so many years of traveling, we still stress out every single time when we go to the airport. Especially now with Cookie as well, it gets even more chaotic. We have to arrive at the airport way earlier, make sure we've got the right vaccination and medical documents, which is why I'm so glad to have Holafly eSIM already set up before we even fly, so that's one less thing to worry about. So with the Holafly eSIM, you can get unlimited data in over 200 plus destinations, and you can choose an eSIM from 1 day up to 90 days. And also if you're traveling between multiple countries, they also have the regional eSIM, so you don't have to keep changing SIM cards every time you cross a country. They also have something called the Always On benefit, which comes with every Holafly eSIM. So you get 1 GB of data every single month as soon as your eSIM is installed and activated, even when you don't have an active data plan. As for long-term travelers, they also just introduced the Holafly plan, which is an eSIM subscription that works in over 160 plus destinations worldwide. So you can choose between the unlimited plan and the lighter 25 gig data option. Both comes with hotspots, and the unlimited plan even gives you a local number from the US, UK, or Canada, so you can receive SMS anywhere. Setting up your eSIM is so simple. They will send you a QR code straight to your email or WhatsApp, so you can install it before you fly, and the moment when you land, you can just turn it on and you're instantly connected. So next time when you're traveling, just get a Holafly eSIM. It is what we always use. We've also got a special discount code for you guys. You can get 5% off on any eSIMs or 10% off on Holafly plans for the first 12 months using our code Justin and Alina. Or even easier, you can just click the link in the description and the code will automatically be applied at checkout. Alright, now it's time to catch our flight. Alina said she wanted a video of her and Cookie with the flight board behind.
Yes, for
And
me.
I was like, you look like you're promoting Burger King from behind. And I was so like,
guy
this guy keeps
drifting nearby.
drifting from behind. I was like, he keeps drifting behind you. I can't take a proper photo. I think he's quite sleepy. It's probably past his bedtime. Cookie.
Oh, this is first time we're flying. Just remember this for forever.
Yeah. Before planning for Uzbekistan or booking anything, we actually went through all the document listing and requirements. First of all, don't trust ChatGPT or whatever AI. Honestly, it's gonna get you wrong information. Like any travel advice I'll give, don't trust ChatGPT. I actually found a really good website. It's called pettravel.com, and usually they have all the countries' pet entry requirements, so we kind of just followed the list. Number 1 on the list, you have to get a pet microchip. So the microchip has to be like ISO listing. So I'm not going to go into details, but it has to be the ISO listed ones. And number 2 is vaccination. Very basic requirement is that your dogs has to be vaccinated against rabies for any dogs or cats over 3 months of age, and only after 21 days or 30 days of the vaccine, then you can start flying. Any time earlier than that, you cannot.
And also the most important is to put a rabies vaccination after you're putting microchip, otherwise it's not gonna count.
Yeah, basically a microchip checks all the records of vaccines and, whatever things I've done.
It might sound a little bit like hard and scary, but once you've done it, you don't need to do this anymore. It's like only once in a year you're gonna redo the vaccination, that's it. You're gonna have all kind of documents already if you do this once in your life. So we already did everything.
Step number 3, every country requirement is different. So sometimes some countries require you to do a rabies titer test, which is a specific test to test the level of rabies vaccination inside the dog's bloodstream. But in this case, in Uzbekistan, we didn't have to do it, luckily. And step number 4 is parasite treatment. It is not mandatory, but it is optional. Of course, you don't want your dog to be itchy the entire time, getting bitten by insects. Step number 5 is to get a health certificate. So this is probably the most important one that we did. I think 5 days before this flight, we actually went to a clinic, a certified government clinic, to check on Cookie to make sure that he's everything okay, because countries would require a official document to verify that this pet is healthy and fit for traveling. And another important step is that some countries, sometimes they require an import permit. So you're basically asking permission from the local government whether your dog can or cat can go into the country. So in this case, Uzbekistan doesn't require import permit. So I guess like overall for this flight for us to Uzbekistan, it is pretty straightforward and easy. So it's not that scary as I originally thought. It's just like, you know, take some patience and time to read through the articles to check all the requirements, but it's actually not that hard.
The most scary part for now is that what if there is something wrong inside documents and we couldn't fly. I hope everything is fine. Now we're waiting already. Вот у нас здесь получается печать. Нет, справка, вот она, мы ходили в ветеринарную больницу, вот, которая государственная, нам бы сюда вот поставили, сказали, что этого достаточно, потому что у них не было бланков. Они позвонили в аэропорт, в аэропорту сказали, что вот с такой печатью нормально. Они, наверное, потому что в Таиланд летят, а мы в Узбекистан. В Таиланд нужен бланк. So just now on the counter, the woman, she gets so confused because she's like, where is your certificate? I said, they said us no need. And she's like, no, just now before you, there was like a few girls and they have the certificate. And I try to prove her, I try to tell her that it's okay. They told us, we even called them. So she calls someone and after that it looks like it's okay. She let us go.
Oh, so it's okay, it's settled already. It's not like at your own risk.
Yes, I don't know actually.
Okay.
She didn't tell me nothing. But I think because she gave us tickets and she said the counter number, blah, blah, blah. So I have a feeling she called someone and they said it's fine.
Now I'm worried is when we arrive in Tashkent, whether that is good enough or not.
Finger crossed, our first time flying.
I thought the stress is over. Looks like it is not.
We did it.
We just passed through passport control and then we passed through customs. But I want to say passport control, it's funny because they ask questions more about us than the pet.
Yeah, they literally didn't ask about pet at all, and they asked me where I'm going, before I'm going, how long I'm going to stay, where my birthplace, and so many questions because I think I have so many stamps in my passport that I'm traveling a lot, and they get like, what's your job? And I said I'm travel blogger. They're like, okay then.
And for me, they asked, what are you doing here? Vacation. I said, yes. After that, she checked the document for like 5 minutes, like looking at the stands, whether they're real or not, looking at the microscope, looking under the light, or like all that did 5 minutes. Like I took so long. She was like, have a nice trip. I was like, oh, okay.
Russian people famous for poker face, but they're actually friendly. Like if you.
Yeah, the girl before me, she was talking and smiling.
Oh, really?
Now the second challenge is going to be when we arrive, whether they let the dog in.
I'm actually hoping that on this flight not going to be a lot of people, so maybe we have like 3 seats for all of us. It would be nice. And also I know that if you have a pet, they always put you nearby window, which I don't really like because it's so hard to go to the toilet.
We'll see how it goes. At least like I feel like the most stressful part is already passed. I know that Cookie in general is a very quiet dog. Unless he feels really discomfort, then he might scream. But otherwise, I think he's very good.
I'm so happy we train him to sit inside this bag because we teach him this as a home. He every day sleeping there, like at night. So that's why now he's treating this as a super, super comfort zone. Imagine if we just like a first day we're putting him inside, he'll get crazy. He'll be so stressful. So life hack.
Is there like a pet relief room somewhere?
I think I will relieve him somewhere here. But I don't know if he's gonna go pee now because it's pretty stressful.
Yeah, I guess you just have to sit with him for like 5 minutes and see if he's gonna do it.
Just now, I tried to go to toilet and make him go pee, but he didn't. He just sit there, look around, listen to the noise, and after go back to his bag.
So maybe later on airplane to do a round 2.
Hope he's not gonna be inside.
Yeah. But we've got our own passport and then the pet passport.
Where is your passport?
Mine. Shit. Forgot.
Justin, last second. Oh, I need passport to boarding.
Oh, do I?
Oh.
Look at my country.
Oh my god. Uzbekistan, wait for us.
Let's go. We go to Uzbekistan.
Yeah, first time, new country is a 30 country in my list.
And the second country that Cookie has been to. Technically, Russia is number one because he was born there. And second, now Uzbekistan.
We're on the flight. Almost there. Let's see, maybe we have like a free seats for us. Maybe lucky this time. Wow, that's uncomfortable. Now I need to put my bag up because I don't have space for my bag. Whee.
Cookie will be sitting under the seat in front of us.
I will show you him closer later because now I don't know if there is a flight attendant seeing him. Maybe I even can take him to my legs. Usually it's not allowed, but I will cover him with my jacket and no one is gonna see him. After this video, no one flight will wanna take us.
Anything you want to take out?
No.
No.
Water. No, I have everything with me.
You have everything?
Yes, I prepared.
Oh, it's Vinny here. Rucksack. Спасибо.
Good job.
Спасибо. Is he okay?
He's completely fine.
Feels like at home, no?
Yeah, he feels so cozy. He just, I don't know if you can see, but he just lie down there and he just sleeping.
I'm glad that he feels like right at home and he's sleeping like a baby now inside. So I hope the air pressure doesn't change later.
There is behind me whole row empty and I'm like telling him, let's go behind, faster, faster, faster. He's like, tuk, 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 tuk. So he took this row, so now we have 2 rows for both of us and we can just enjoy this flight and sleep.
Yeah, but just one thing, because I was sitting at the back, so the whole time I was really worried about Cookie because I couldn't see him or hear him. And I'm worried that he needs to go to toilet because he still hasn't gone to toilet since we left the airport.
It's okay, he's completely fine. He feeling so comfortable, just sleeping inside.
He's moving.
Yeah.
So do you think it means something? Because
I
he
don't
woke up.
know. Maybe. Okay,
Maybe he
I'll,
wants to go to toilet.
okay, I'll try to bring him to the toilet. So just now I bring him to the toilet and I put him down onto the pad and he just started shaking. I think he get really scared because the environment is not familiar for him, so he didn't go pee. I don't think he actually will go pee on the flight because he's like a bit stressed when he outside of this bag, but when he inside, he just, you can see he's just sleeping. Oh, sweetie pie. Yeah. The staff here is really friendly. They see me with dog and they like me, smiling.
You know, because dog is the kind of animals that really feel your mood. And like, you know, when you're sad, they would come to you to try to make you happy and lick you. And if we feel stressful as well, he's gonna be stressful as well. And he's already stressful enough, so we don't want to add extra stress to him already. I think since he's sleeping now, maybe we should go to sleep as well to
Yeah.
relax. Yeah,
I don't like when you're saying he's stressful because he's not stressful.
he's not.
He's not. He's
Okay.
completely fine because he is inside his comfort zone.
Mm.
Yeah. Only when I put him outside, he get a little bit stressed. Oh, looks like it's a good night.
Mm. Looks like it's time to sleep.
Samolyotni tark etayotganingizda oldingi sizga oldinda ruxsat tashiring va shaxsiy buyumlaringizni unutmang.
Alright guys, we have made it to Uzbekistan, finally. Honestly, I feel like the trip just now, just one thing that I was particularly concerned is that Cookie didn't pee at all the entire flight.
I've been pretty stressed because I don't know how he can hold so many hours. Even I cannot. I went to toilet like 5-6 times already for this like whole period.
That's a bit problematic. a bit concerning that you went 4 or 5 times. I think overall he actually did a pretty good job because he didn't scream, he didn't cry. He was just very quiet, sleeping under the seat.
Also, when we arrived, they didn't ask any documents about him. He's like just like a bag. Honestly, guys, just everything what I wanna now is to go out with him on the grass and he already pee and I'll relieve my stress. Remember at the start, I said there is a woman offering us to buying a tablet from stress? I think we need to, for me, not for him, because I've been really stressful, even more than him, I feel like.
Wow, just now we passed custom, literally didn't stop us at all. Like,
I
didn't
think
ask anything.
I think they didn't even see him.
Okay then. And just like that, we are outside the airport already. Wait, there's
What?
army there.
Huh?
Military, better not. That's your military guy walking around.
How clean. How clean. My baby wanna pee.
Okay, we have one stressed dog mama.
My baby wanna pee. Давай. I see какашка here, so it's okay.
So this is a pet relief area. I see. It looks like all the pet parents so panicked on the flight and bring the dog here. Come on.
Yes, copy.
Goopy.
I'm so happy right now. I wait this for 8 hours.
We didn't fly 8 hours.
But we was
You're
in
so
airport.
dramatic.
We was in the airport for 4 more hours
You're so dramatic. But I get you. I think Alina must be very stressed just now. Good job. I think you tried your best. Is it hard to fly with dog?
It's hard only because it's stressful that he's not peeing. Otherwise, it's not hard at all.
As long as you've got all the documents, it is actually not as hard as I originally thought. Even like before getting a dog, I always thought it's like crazy hard. It's almost impossible to bring a dog inside another country.
But remember always to teach your dog first to sit comfortable inside bag that you're gonna fly with. Like feel so comfortable. Because just now, every time when I take out him, he feels stressed and shaking. And after I put back and he's like,
Comfort zone.
yeah, comfort zone. Okay, thank you guys for watching and see you in the next episode.